Hello everyone, I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Doom Eternal. Actually, as I'm recording this, Doom the Dark Ages is scheduled to be released in about a week. Yep, so I have about a week to get the last of this game done, at least the base campaign. Not really interested in the DLC, unless it pertains to the story of Doom Dark Ages, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did. But anyway, so hopefully I can get this finished before it releases, but I'm not getting my hopes up, to be honest. Just because I don't have a lot of time to record between work and sleep, but anyway, last episode we did Mars Core, where we basically used a giant cannon to rip a big hole in Mars just so we can get to a city, just so we can use its portal to get to Sentinel Prime, where I believe the last Hell Priest is located. Yep. So, did a lot of blowing up stuff just to get to one place, but very much Doomslayer style. Yep. So, we did Mars Core, we collected all the collectibles, did all the challenges, got the Slayer key. We also picked up the BFG 9000. Yeah, it's the Doomslayer's like most iconic weapon, in addition to like the super shotgun. Like those two are like iconic to Doom as an identity. Yeah. But so now we have the BFG 9000, although I'm pretty sure I don't have any ammo for it because I used it all. Figures. Yep. I think that was all we really did in the last episode. We just picked up the gun, challenges, collectibles, fought our way through some demons. The Slayer Gate was a real pain in the butt because of the Marauder with all the little fodder demons everywhere, and the Maker drones. Ugh, I hate those things. Yeah. But we did the Slayer Gate, so we're good. We got the key for it. Although I haven't turned it in yet, but I think I have 3 keys on me, I believe. I already turned one in, which means we need another 2, I think, in order to get to the weapon on the Fortress of Doom that's locked away. But yeah, I think we need 2 more, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I believe it's 2. Yep. And didn't do anything between episodes because if I continued the campaign, it'll take us to the next mission. So which the next mission being Sentinel Prime. Yep. Hopefully we can get our hands on the last Hell Priest. Although I have a feeling it's not going to be that easy or straightforward. I predict another boss fight of sorts. Probably similar to the Doom Hunter from the Cultist base, but we'll see. All right, let's just get into it. Continue game. Sentinel Prime. Graph. Yeah, but the wolves and the Khan. I mean, the Codex is in the Doom 2016. It said Argentina kind of got conquered by Hell. It might be in Hell because of that, but could that be Mars? No, it can't be Mars. Probably just another planet. Yeah, pretty sure Argentinura got, consumed by the hell and the demons, so at least that's what the codex, at least that's what I remember from the codexes in the 2016. What is this? Well, this is someplace else, but I don't know. I don't know anymore. All right. But anyway, let's check out our challenges. No challenges available. Really? It's a straight up fight, it looks like. Doesn't look very long. Okay. It's gonna be more story than anything else. Sentinel Prime. A pretty lengthy one. If you want to read it, just pause it here. I will scroll down here in a moment, and I'll see you when you get back. Ancient arena is a holy place for the people of Argentina, constructed in the earliest days of their history. Okay. All right. Okay, so yeah, it says here that Argentinur did get assimilated with the Dark Realm, so I guess the whole planet itself is in Hell, or Dark Realm, whatever you want to call it. And apparently the arena is used for blood sport.
We found him in the valley, just outside the castle walls. He was badly wounded and wearing this.
Guts. Huge guts. Kill them. Must kill them all.
He has fight in him yet.
In spite of his injuries.
Send him to the arena. Let him be judged like the others.
Yep. So that one cutscene links the Doomslayer to the original Doom Guy, because the helmet was the original helmet from the game, and I guess those are the only lines he actually ever says in any game. Okay, whatever. But so the Doom Guy is the Doomslayer from all those years ago. Part 4. Yep, there's the Doom Guy in his classic Marine outfit. All right. Oh, this one's a long one, so if you want to read it, just pause it here. I will scroll down here in a moment, and I'll see you when we get back. Okay. So I guess we're the cause of the demons coming to Argentinur. Yep. 'Cause at the bottom here, it said, um, yeah, the order dag and the con maker had him brought before her. Just had her minions to learn his tongue, for with his ugly words he spoke of lands unseen, creatures born of fire, and a dark place unknown to the queen and her caste. Yet another opportunity to expand the gift of the maker to those in need. So, I guess the con maker bit off more than she could chew. Yep. And I'm guessing because in the original Doom, humanity finds hell through teleportation experiments on Phobos. Yeah. So I'm guessing the Doom guy, I'm guessing at the end of either the first Doom or the second one, I can't quite remember, probably had teleported to Argentinur across time and space. Yep. So I guess that's how he ended up there. And I guess we're the cause of them being corrupted by the demons, blah, 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 blah.
I offer you, O great powerful one, a sign of truce.
I'll show you a sign of truce. They fear us because our will is strong. Part 5. Yep. The imps illustrated here are like the original imps on the original box cover, or from the original Doom cover, like the classic guy standing amongst a crowd of demons. Okay, not too long. But if on the eve of the Black Star, the Dark Ones came from a world beneath our own, not through ship nor imperial vessel, but through the fabric of dimensions. Fire gates came horned beasts from a timeless realm. First one, then many, crashing waves of evil swelled from the obsidian forests of the Argentine overlands. The Alorum clans from the eastern mountains fell first to the black hordes of devils, and the city of Telerum was slung under the weight of their charge. Yep. Gates from whence they came gave birth still to even greater hordes. Yep. Doom upon the Argentas. Yep. An individual demon may not be strong, but they are many.
What you have left behind. Go back to it then. Leave this crusade. You cannot save them. They have asked me for this, and so I give it to them. If you let the priest live, then I will return to you what the demons took from you so long ago. You need only turn back, and it will be yours again. All the pain you carry will be gone.
No thanks. You can take your offering and shove it. Part 7. The studying of the demons, I guess. Ooh, this one's a long one as well. So if you want to read it, just pause it here, and I'll scroll down here in a moment, and I'll see when you get back. Oh, they gone and done it. Yep. This whole last paragraph, they learned of the true nature of the demonic energy. Yes, to corrupt you, people, dum-dums. Yeah, so they got blinded by the promise of eternal youth, never growing sick, never growing old, forever strong, forever young. But it'll cost you, people. It costs you. Part 7. Here we are, training under the Sentinels. I'm guessing the guy in the background is the betrayer that we met early on in the playthrough. He looks like him anyway. And there's the DDOM Guy lowering the sword. And another lengthy one. Oof. I guess this mission's all about reading and lore, I guess. So if you want to read it, just pause it here. I will scroll down here in a moment, and I'll see you when you get back. Basically, they took the DDOM Guy, who was considered basically nothing better than the commoners, the former gladiators of the arena. They saw in him a will to fight against the demons. So they took him in, trained him, and basically just forged him into the man he is now, I guess. No controlled bloodlust. We are a weapon.
I pity the humans. I do. Theirs is a hard role to play. But I too have a world to save. Without their souls, there can be no hell energy, and the Argent will cease to flow. I cannot allow this to happen. You will not stand in the way of Erdag's progress. This is how it has always been done. It is not for you to deny us our chance at prosperity.
Jeez, make you sound like you're the victims, man. No, that's the hell's energy being corrupted, you know. Part 8. The Unholy Crusade. This was not too long. All right. The beast inside. Yeah, so you can kind of see the slow corruption of the Argenta society. You know, the essence, the sweet elixir. Yep, everyone's partaking in it except for the Night Sentinels, which... I guess that's where the corruption's at, is in there. Just check to see if there's anything there. Thank you. Thank you. Going 27 extra lives. That's a lot. Alright, let's see if we can upgrade anything. Could do that. We only have 4 though. We could give this one a try, the shield. That could probably be very useful. You know, we'll do it. 75 headshots. Okay. Fully upgrade our grenades. And we'll respawn. Okay. Okay, so so the only encounter is going to be a boss fight. Yep. I guess that's us, the Doom guy in the middle. And there's our lightsaber. Ooh, it's a very long one, so if you do want to read it, just pause it here. I will scroll it down here in a moment, and I'll see you when you get back. All right, this basically says that, yeah, there was a betrayer amongst the Khan, the maker, Seymour. Yeah, received no consent from the Khan maker, nor did he receive her counsel. Yeah, I think he then took the Slayer into some sort of machine and bestowed upon him basically what makes the Khan maker all powerful. Hence why back at the Ark Complex mission, the little audio logs from the one doctor, saying there was something more to the Doom Slayer. There was something more there. So I guess this is where it came from. This divine infusion, or the divinity machine. Yep. What rose from that holy coffin on that fateful day was not the impure abomination the covenant warned of us. The hero within would come to be known only as the Great Slayer, the Time Walker, the Warrior Khan. So yeah, so basically the Doom guys, so Doom Slayer is like a little god, or demigod of sorts. We were We're human, trained in the ways of the Night Sentinel with the Maker's magic.
I cannot stand by and watch as you put our future at risk. Earth will be consumed, and the energy will continue to flow. It is your survival against mine.
And we will win. Humanity shall win. Dag and Grav. Yep. Before becoming a hell priest and after. Okay, not too long. Dag Grav remains the most powerful of the hell priests amongst the people of Argent and Ur, frequently visiting his ancient homeworld to lord over the populace. Arrogant and pompous, Graf's called for blood sport in the arena to entertain the fallen citizens of Sentinel Prime. Yep. Forces put after the deaths of Dagnelok and Erinok, he fled to the safety of the arena, facilitated the torment and eventual betrayal of the Sentinel commander Valen, taking the keys to the sepulchre of elements and opening the vaults of the sleeping wraiths. Were abducted, transported to hell, and tortured to siphon away their power. Used the heart of Valen's son to animate the icon of sin, a titan still spoken of in legend throughout Argentinur. Yeah, the greatest betrayer. Well, not the betrayer, but let's just say he was, he had a hand in their downfall. Yep. The Argenta fell not from without, but from within. Alright. Guess this episode was basically a big codex reading, cutscene watching, or dump. Gladiator. I guess this is going to be our opponent. Yep. In the years following the end of the Golden Age, competing factions of Argentinur turned against one another. The city's influence had beset itself upon the Sentinel people, corrupting its once held sacred traditions. Honorable combat where prisoners of the Argenta were tested for the right to fight. Violation of Sentinel law, the priests have encaged a demon there, and merciless executioner used to enact judgment of their own decree. The Gladiator, wielding an accursed shield which entombs the tormented soul of his undying master. Remains undefeated in a battle, infamous for the many lives it has claimed. Well, I guess it's going to be no longer undefeated. We're going to have to beat it up, I guess. Alright.
You'll make a fine addition to the front lines, stranger.
The demons! They are everywhere. Must kill them all!
Dress his wounds and bring him to us. I want to know more about the others he speaks of.
Yes, Your Grace. If Sentinel holy blood is spilled on these grounds, you will lose all sovereignty here.
Okay. So kind of sort of like the Marauder, kind of. See a green flash, shoot him to stagger, and then blast him. Okay. Although, no way. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so even if we... Alright. Okay, so... Phase 1 done with. Phase 1 done with. Alright. Has a wide variety of attacks. One of his flails, it returns attacks back to the player, and the guy's eyes flash green, he's about to strike. Alright. Okay. Splat. Well, your undefeated champion has now been defeated. Your soul is mine.
This stops nothing. Earth will be consumed, regardless of what.
The portal is ready. We should leave immediately.
Glory kills on heavy demons will now instantly charge a blood punch. Oh, that's nice. Pretty straightforward. One boss fight, which wasn't too bad. I mean, I should probably dodge, I should be more active in my dodges, especially when he was doing the second phase where he was doing the little, well, what you call it. He throws out his maces or his flails and the kind of the little energy ribbon coming at us. Probably could have done better at that. Switched over to like maybe like a chain gun and just started wailing on him, but I did have the BFG in my back pocket, but I didn't use it. Anyway, lots of codexes. And this should take us back to the Fortress of Doom. Yep.
The Khan Maker has overloaded your systems. Vega has no control over...
If you had let the culling continue, the human race you fight to protect would have survived. Now I will resurrect the icon of sin. He will devour Earth and leave your homeworld in ruins. Life on your planet shall never return. And this will be yet another world you brought to extinction. This stronghold will now serve as your prison. With no power, you can do no more harm to our mission, and we may continue the work that must be done.
Okay. Restore power to your ship. All right. Actually, we'll do this one next. We'll keep going.
She didn't know you had the demonic crucible. In the end, the very power source you sought to eradicate from Earth is now what will help you save it.
The mission on Sentinel Prime was a success. The demonic consumption of Earth has been stopped.
Only a Slayer's Crucible blade can stop a Titan. You must get to the Sentinel city of Taras Nabad to retrieve your Crucible before it is too late. Without it, the Titan cannot be stopped.
Setting the portal to Taras Nabad.
All right. Let's talk the ARC network.
This is the Resistance Network, broadcasting live from inside the Arctic safe zone. There was a Slayer sighting on Phobos. Eyewitness reports say that he was spotted inside a command center and then proceeded to fight his way through the mortally challenged and onto the deck of the BFG-10K. This can't be confirmed, but many believe it was the Slayer himself who destroyed Mars in an attempt to stop the challenged from further advancing their position on Earth. We will post more information as it comes in. This is an ARC broadcast.
All right. Yep, now we went from a blue decor to a red one. Yep. All right. Well, I don't think it was. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it was, the use of Argent energy that was the problem. I think it was what you call it? What's my right word I want to use? The powers behind it were the problem. As long as it was associated with the demons, it would have been a problem. But now it's ours, and ours alone. Yep. All right. And with that, I'm gonna call an episode before I take the next step. So, made our way to Sentinel Prime. Yep. To be honest, it could have probably been with the last episode, but I like to segregate them where I can. And yeah, Sentinel Prime. It was basically codexes, cutscenes, and a big boss fight, which I probably could have done better at, but oh well. We got the job done. That's what matters. Yep. So we killed the gladiator. Then we killed the hell priest on Sentinel Prime, and now we're, at least according to traditions, a banished outcast. So basically everything we gained during our time on Sentinel Prime during the Dark Crusades basically became undone when we killed the hell priest. But you know what? Sentinel Prime's gone, long gone. Yeah, consumed by hell into the dark realm. Yeah. The people corrupted by the demonic energies. Yeah. So, I say good riddance. Yep. So, Gladiator down, Hell Priest down, the demonic invasion of Earth has at least come to a standstill, at least for now. But yeah, when we came back, the Con Maker basically ripped the power out, summoned the demons here. We cleared them out. Yep, and then we restored power by putting the crucible into the power source. So, hence why it's all red now. But, yep, and then she told us she's going to revive the Icon of Sin in order to, purge Earth. Yep. Lovely. Lovely indeed. Yep, so now our current objective is to get our Crucible's blade. Ours. The Doomslayer's, not some random guy's Crucible, but ours. And it's held in the holy city of, however you want to pronounce it. I don't even want to try to pronounce it, but yep. So that's our next step. Go to the holy city, grab our blade, and kill a titan. Sounds like fun. But yeah, that's going to be for another episode. And I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.